Blessed morning, children. Welcome back to our science online class. Children, in our last class, we learned the lesson The Sun and its Family, and we discussed about planets, moon, satellites, and other objects in the solar system. Children, how many planets are there? Yes, 8 planets. Which are they? They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Which is the largest planet, children? Very good, Jupiter. And which is the smallest planet? That is Mercury. Then you know what is the phases of moon? Changing the shape of the moon are called phases of the moon. Then what jobs do man-made satellite have, children? They helps us learn about Earth or other planets. They also helps us study the weather and send TV signals or phone calls over long distance. What is comets, children? Comets are rocks with long glowing tails, and the tail is made up of gases. Okay, children, and in today's class we are going to start another new lesson, that is light. Children, light is an important thing that required to see the things around us. And during the day, there is sufficient amount of light from the sun. Then which is the main source of light on the earth, children? The main source of light on the earth is sun. We know plants are able to prepare their own food using sunlight. Okay, then you know what is light? Light is a form of energy that enables us to see all the things around us. Children, we cannot see without light, and we know the main source of light on the earth is sun. But in the night time, what we will use, children? We use tube light or light bulb. Okay, some other objects that give out light are called luminous objects. For example, bulbs, candles, lamps, etc. Next, light travels in straight line. Children, have you observed the path of light, how it travels? The light always travels in straight line unless it is obstructed by other object. If you stand again any source of light, what will happen? The light will bend and change its direction? No, it always travels in straight direction and does not bend. Next, things reflect light. Children, we can see the sun or a bulb or a candle when light from enters our eyes. Then you know, how do you see other things which do not give out light? We can see them because they shine in the light falls on them. How we can see them, children? We can see them because they shine in the light that falls on them. In another way, we can see them because they reflect light. Okay, because they reflect light. That means when light falls on them, it bounces off. When we are throwing a ball on the surface of the floor, the ball bounces off the floor. When the light reflected by something enters your eyes, you can see the thing that reflects it. Then smooth things reflect light better than rough things do. A highly polished surface such as mirror reflects most of the light falling on it. Then the smooth metal pipe reflects light better than a rough walls does. Next, shadows. Children, some things like glass, air and clear plastic let light pass through them. We call such things transparent. You know what is transparent objects? Transparent objects are objects that allow light pass through them. For example, water, glass, air, etc. Then if we look through something transparent and we can see the things on the other side. Why? Because it does not block the light coming from those things. Children, most of the things are not transparent. They do not let light pass through them. Such things are called opaque. You know what are opaque objects? Opaque objects are objects that do not allow light to pass through them. For example, wood, thick plastic, thick paper, they do not let light pass through them. Then we can't see the things on the other side. Okay, the things that do not let light pass through them are called opaque. Children, do this activity to find out what happens when an opaque thing is placed in front of the torch. You know what is opaque object? The object that do not let light pass through them are called opaque things. Then turn on a torch near a wall. Place different things in front of it. A glass jar, a glass filled with water, a book, a plastic bottle, a steel glass, etc. Then what you can see, children? You can find out some things only let the light pass through them. Okay, the things let light pass through them are called transparent things. Okay, then while others are opaque. Then what you can see when an opaque thing is placed in front of the torch, what you can see? You can see the shadow. What is shadow, children? When something opaque blocks of light, the space behind it becomes dark. This is what we call shadow. What is shadow? When something opaque blocks of light, the space behind it becomes dark. This is what we call shadow. And we usually see the part of the shadow that falls on the surface like a wall. Children, what we learned today? We learned about light. We cannot see without light. And the main source of light on earth is sunlight. Okay, then how it travels, children? Light travels in straight line. It does not bend. Then we learned about transparent object and opaque object. What is transparent object, children? The object that let light pass through them are called transparent. And the object that do not let light pass through them are called opaque. Then what is shadow, children? When something opaque blocks of light, the space behind it becomes dark. This is what we call shadow. Children, hope you all understood about today's topic, and remaining part of the lesson we will continue in the next class. Okay, so write your classwork neatly and do all the activities. Thank you.